part of it. Am I
Hey,
the a-hole?
never mind.
Am I the a-hole? Theist. There are some social norms that, and I can only speak from my experience in the black community, and I'm speaking from my experience in the black community. That's why I have a wide open panel to try to figure out, does it happen in other people's communities or not. There are certain things that can happen to you that you deem bad, and you talk about it, or you don't deal with the person no more, or blah blah blah, things like that. Fosse said it a little better than I did. There are some things that happen to you, it's gonna get your ass beat. I'm in this category right now, but I just want to see, is it just me and my upbringing? My sister-in-law throws away my child's baby stuff.
I'm a 19-year-old woman, and I have a 3-week-old baby girl. I do still live with my parents, but since I pay rent equally, they say that I have just as much of a say in who comes and goes from the house as they do. I've never actually taken advantage of this rule until recently, though. I have a brother who's 26 and his wife is 24. They're both crunchy parents to an 8-month-old. Basically, what crunchy parenting is effing stupid. My brother and his wife use reusable wipes and nappies, think formula is the epitome of evil, and the list just goes on. I'm the complete opposite. I use pacifiers, formula, and disposable wipes and nappies. They're completely against the products that I use, and they often give me things like my sister-in-law's breast milk in bags. And they also give me disposable diapers that their kid has grown out of. I've used some, but it's not really my cup of tea. On Monday night, my brother and sister-in-law were minding my baby for me since it was my birthday, and my baby's father took me to get some dinner in one of my favorite fast food places. It was great and really relaxing. When I got home that evening, my sister-in-law said that she did some cleaning and threw out everything that you don't need. This immediately sent up red flags, but they were in a hurry to get out the door and left almost immediately. When I went into the nursery, every disposable diaper and wipe pack was gone and replaced with some reusable cloth ones. Same with my formula. There was 8 tubs of it and all of it was gone. I'm not able to replace them at the moment, and solely breastfeeding isn't sustainable for me. I was extremely angry, and I just turned my phone off to avoid being mean to my sister-in-law. She and my brother came over yesterday to collect some things they forgot, and that was when I confronted her. I told her that she has to replace everything that she dumped. When she said that she can't afford to, I said fine, just get out and don't come back until I've been reimbursed or everything is replaced with the original items. My brother thinks that I'm being a massive butthole and he's on his wife's side. Our parents think that I'm being completely reasonable here, but they think that telling her essentially not to come back is taking it too far. Am I the butthole?
Catch these hands. What did Foxy say?
Catch these hands. I'm sorry. Before I met Foxy, I was a single dad. I raised my biological child for some many years alone. I know how expensive it was. I know how I had to buy stuff. I know there were times when I went hungry to make sure that she ate. And
Formula is expensive.
And you gonna decide that you are so controlling that you gonna throw my stuff away? Yeah, it's gonna be a fight. It's gonna be a fight.
Yeah.
And it's not like I'm doing it to just do it. It's doing it because at that time my emotions are so high because of what I had to go through to make sure that my child is being taken care of, and you decide that your rules and regulations is above and beyond anything that I have to do to take care of my child? No! Like Foster said, you're going to catch these hands. I'm not coming up to you asking you to replace anything. Because at that point in time, I'm so offended by you thinking that anything that you did was okay and that you were the right. Now I have to find out how I'm going to feed my child tonight. I'm sorry, but not sorry. But no, something got to be done. And bless this woman's mind that she walked up and said, hey, you need to replace everything, or even the night that it happened, hey, I'm going to turn off my phone to make sure that I don't say the wrong thing. Bless you. Appreciate it. That ain't me. Because I'm about to roll up to the house.
And do what?
Money, or you finna catch these hands.
Okay,
One of the
so
two.
then your child?
Trace this. I'm not at that point right now to be thinking the next step ahead. I know that's what you're gonna do.
You're a parent.
Next
You always
step,
have to think the next step ahead.
next step. I'm not thinking that right now.
You're the
I'm thinking
parent.
right now that my child don't have any damn thing to eat.
And so now they're gonna have their child. Now that child's gonna have their parent locked up overnight.
My parents do.
I'm just saying, bro.
You said my parents there, Marlon.
I can't do.
I can't roll with that one. The way the girl responded, in my opinion,
you were thinking logical, and I'm thinking illogical.
I got one job. I have one job.
What's the job?
Take care of my kid.
And this woman made it almost damn near impossible to take care of it right now.
Yes, they did. And that's why I would do exactly what she did, which is shut these people down. In my case, I'd have shut you out completely. Like, we done. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't putting my hands on you unless you come at me, because I got one job. You know what I'm saying? I can't pass that off to my parents and say, hey, you raise my kid while I go do 30 days in county. You know what I'm saying? If I'm gonna go to jail, please believe I'm gonna deserve going. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be because but I get it though, because the level of anger that I would have would be I'd be seeing red. Please don't twist what I'm getting at.
I know,
but
I know you by now.
I got one job. I would hope that I would do what she did. That'd be my hope. I hope I would do what she did.
Said what I said. What did she say?
I said what I said.
Yeah, I'm not telling nobody else how to live, man.
Nope,
I'm just saying, like.
But she knew what she did. She did that out of spite. How you gonna go in somebody else's house and throw away their stuff? It's not yours.
Which is why I would be done with my brother and his wife.
Yeah,
I ain't got nothing to do with them. I don't want to see you. We good.
And then the mother told her, that's a little far. Mother, usually don't tell parents to shut up, but you need to back down. You really
No, you living in your mama house.
No,
but she's paying rent. But she's paying rent.
I don't care.
And I ain't
you still living in your mama house.
Ain't enough rent in the world. I'm gonna tell my mom to shut up.
I would tell her to back down.
Thank you, Marlon.
I would tell her to back down.
I ain't telling her jack.
No, I would go to my part. I'll go to my part of the house that I pay rent for and be like, Mama, they can't come over here.
But she gonna tell her that was too far. No, now she's telling the daughter how to feel. She can't tell the daughter how to feel.
She's not telling the daughter how to feel. But the mother has a different responsibility in this story. The mother is the mother to all of them. You know what I'm saying? So the mother's gonna play it different than the person who's directly involved. Every parent does that. Every decent parent.
Keep the peace. That was her job.
Yeah, she did a poor job of it, telling her, "Well, you took it too far."
But you better not tell her.
Man, y'all wild, man. Y'all be wild.
I ain't telling my mom to shut up. I ain't telling her to
shut up. Maybe it was aggressive word, but she could have at least understood where the daughter was coming from.
That's not saying she didn't.
I don't know. My mom ain't that mom.
Like,
I ain't never gonna look at my mama, the most patient, kind-hearted, sweetest little thing in the world. Please believe, I ain't telling my mama, you no. There's ways to convey a message. There are ways to convey a message.
Now, shut up. Maybe not the right word, but it could be something like, "Mom, could you please back down?"
In that vicinity.
Nope. The best I would have got was, "Mama, I understand this is your house. This is my child, and this is the situation. I don't want them anywhere near me or my baby, because what they did, blah, 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 blah." That's about as where you're going to get. Don't come in my room where my baby and I are at.
And how's
what
she
you
supposed
do with
to
the rest of the house is your house.
How is she supposed to replace all that stuff? Like,
slowly.
Small claims court is where she would be heading toward if it were me.
She lived with her parents. Odds are her parents are going to help her anyway, or somebody else is going to help her. This child is not destined.
You take her to court to teach her a lesson. Come in my room again.
You always want to take somebody to court. What you going to get out of it?
But here's the funny thing, Tracy, with what proof?
And what court fees you plan on getting back? You just spent $300 to prove a point.
It only costs $25 in the state of Indiana to file a small claims. A small claims.
Oh, so okay, you just gonna waste the court time. Okay, got you. All right, hey, everybody got their way.
And AITAH said it better. Oh man, be hard for me to have to go up one side and down the other. Sorry, I get what y'all saying.
It would be hard for me not to catch these hands, because that's the first thing I think. No, I can't do that. The 19-year-old woman responded properly. That was the proper response. Put the phone on.
I'm telling you, everybody that's listening to it right now, that is the proper way to handle this situation. I am not condoning what I'm saying.
You're not condoning what you're saying you're going to do.
I'm just telling you what I would do.
Don't do as I do, but I'm going to do it anyway.
But I'm going to.
No, but what he gets at, what you're getting at makes perfect sense, because it goes to what I always say. You control your actions. You don't get to control the reaction. So the sister decided that she was going to take it upon herself to completely rearrange what somebody else does with their child and how they live their life. And so the consequences might very well be Marlon going upside your head. You should have thought about that before you went and went through all my stuff.
Alone, it's like, oh, well, stuff happens sometimes.
But everything flows, right? The sister ends up catching hands, because the sister should have known better. She was disrespectful. It was more than disrespect. Like, to me, this was more than just disrespectful.
Yeah.
You literally tried to you trying to control somebody else's life.
And the brother went along with it, like he didn't even try to say,
"Hey, no, Tracy, no."
That's that spouse
even
nonsense.
In the story, the mom said, "I understand how you feel. I just think he went."
No, I'm talking about the brother. The brother went
along with his wife.
The brother did what he was supposed to do, though.
He could have said, "No, we're gonna take this stuff right back in that stuff back in the house where it came from, and you don't throw away stuff that don't belong to you."
He thinks his wife. He's a crunchy parent too. He didn't think his wife.
He has the same mentality. He just as goofy.
Yeah, he has the same mentality.
He's just as to blame as the trifling sister-in-law.
Absolutely. That's why I said both of them be out my life.
And here's the funny thing about it, though. Here's the funny thing about I caught a part of the story the second time around instead of the first time around. I just threw out some things that I didn't think you need, and then run your little ass out the damn house before you discover.
Ran God,
because she knew she was about to catch them hands.
She knew you was wrong,
and then had the nerve to come back later, like to survey your damage.
Because
you the arsonist who came back to see the fire.
Small claims court is where she would have been heading.
Because here's how delusional these people are, Theas. This is how delusional it is. Why did she come back to the house?
She thought she forgot about it.
No, she's like an arsonist.
No.
She's like an arsonist.
She knew she saw it. She knew she understood everything with it.
She wanted to see the outcome.
She thought, you know what? You're absolutely right.
I'm glad you threw away my things.
You did what you did. I so appreciate what you did.
That's what she thought.
I didn't have the balls to do it myself. But since you did it, I am so gracious for what you did.
Showed me the light.
You showed me. There's that damn light people again. Damn light people. I'm sick of you little light people. Little forest runners around here and everything. Y'all getting on my damn nerves. Teaching science without teaching science.
Yeah, I couldn't imagine. Yeah, I just.
That's terrible to have something.
In the beginning, Marlon, you were saying you wanted to see if what happened in your community, and you were just talking about your reaction.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Because I thought you were saying you had crunchy parents around you or something, and
oh no, I've never heard.
No, that was not my reality.
Okay. People come up with new terms every day, and it's starting to confuse.
Yeah, I had never heard of that before.
I'm
like crunchy. Do they eat crunchy peanut butter or what?
I don't know why it's called. I know what it is.
I know what a helicopter mom is.
I know what it is. I just don't understand that.
I've never heard that term
Why
before.
is it called? I have no idea.
You know why it's called crunchy?
Mm-hmm.
Because they don't believe in modern technology for keeping things clean. So they underwear be crunchy, their hair be crunchy. You know what I'm saying? They breath smell like old crunchy stuff.
Oh my.
So you know that's them beatnik people, man. Or there's those super religious, scary people where everybody in the family got to wear a dress that come down past your ankles. Them people, you know, they just look like they smell funny, you know. Them people, so they call them crunchy because you know your nose crunches up when you get close to them. Yeah.
You know how bad your breath got to be when somebody's smelling the cold. God, crunchy.
Not even your breath, man. It's your whole presence. You just walking around you just pig penning it up, man. You just walking in nature's naturalness wherever you go. Just
you got your little funky kids running through the forest with bare feet on and everything. You don't believe in soap, so what did you think was gonna happen?
You know, these are the kind of people who will raise those free range children.
That's what I'm talking about.
I can't handle them.
Free range and dumb.
Just let them just run loose. Like you raising goats? What is this? Why your child ain't got no shoes on? You know, that's a
You're lucky they got clothes on.
Funny side story. Good point, Tracy. Because this is a cultural thing. It's a cultural thing.
Let me stop you there. I've seen it. It was bad parenting. Don't get me wrong. I've seen plenty of kids running around in their drawers. Male and female.
Oh, I've seen lots of kids run around in their underwear.
No, my point was it's like that cultural divide because it's funny, like when you be around different people, but it might even not really be cultural, just that's how it usually manifests. It might, I don't know what it is. But anyway, it's a disproportionate amount of times where you see children with no damn shoes and socks on, and they don't look like my children. To put it that way. You know, and you just be like, how you got your child out here with no shoes, no socks? Like in my brain, that means you can't put the child down. But
I'm still saying that's better than no clothes.
Well, I mean, who's walking around? I mean, yeah, you do see people wear.
You do see got like a t-shirt children running around here with no clothes.
Yeah, kid got a t-shirt on and a diaper. You be like, that's not the diaper. Is not an outfit.
I got news for you folks.
Yeah.
I grew up in the hood. I grew up in the hood for many years before I moved out. You ain't got but one time to walk around the hood with no shoes on. Trust me.
Well,
you gonna learn
you gonna step on some glass or something. You don't gonna do that.
Glass. The majority of the hood is cement. So in the summertime, when they talk about you frying eggs on the cement, go ahead and walk on out there with no shoes on and see what happened to you. You ain't gonna make it off the porch.
I just don't get it. That's just me.
I
You
mean, I
know,
don't like shoes. As a person that does not like shoes,
Yeah, and
I
agree with
yeah,
you.
but
still
you
wear
hear
them outside.
I love being
because you hear
barefoot. I
parents say,
actually,
"Well, he doesn't like having socks on his feet. He
Now
doesn't
I
like
won't wear
having
socks.
shoes on his
I'm with them
feet."
with the
I
socks.
get it. Child don't want it on. That's why you teach a child to be able to handle certain things.
mm-hmm.
Child don't like it. We grew up. Most of us grew up in the church. Okay, part of your socialization of being in the black church anyway is you learn how to be bored and not go to sleep.
Yep.
Right?
Okay,
That's
yep.
part of what you learn. It's like part of your training. And then you learn, even though it's different now, because I've noticed a few times I've gone to church, whole different set of parents nowadays. Where when I was a kid, you sat there, you were bored, you bet not fall asleep, and you sure enough was not eating in the sanctuary.
Oh, now they bring
Ain't
snacks.
nobody
They put
over
the
the age of ain't nobody over the age of 1 got a snack in the sanctuary, right? Snacks is for babies only. But nowadays, you be in there, you be like, this kid got he got
sandwiches.
a is that a lunchable? What is this? What the?
Like they can't wait till they get home. Like eat before you come.
Got that,
Hello.
got that child in there eating a turkey sandwich. All right, we got to move
Right?
on, everybody. We got to
Got
move.